In this video, we're going to take a look at the new V11MINI SE drone from Veeniix. We're going to unbox it, take a close look at it, and then we're going to take it out for some test flights. Show you guys how it flies, and then also show you some of the video footage as well. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a quick review of this V11MINI SE drone. So I'll put a link below in the description. You can get this for $279 at the time of this video. And this is a good beginner drone. If you guys are just getting familiar or getting into drones, I do recommend something like this because it was easy for me to go ahead and get this set up and get it flying. It's got a lot of functionality for it. You don't have to worry about any FAA regulations or getting registered or anything like that. And it comes with several different accessories with it. You get 2 batteries with it, so you can have up to like 70 minutes of flight time is what they're claiming for this. I didn't fly it for that whole duration, but the pack did come somewhat with a charge on it. So we went ahead and we got this flying and we took this out. And it was pretty good. I mean, it was pretty windy and pretty cold when we flew it, but we still got some good video of it flying, and it flew good in those winds. I think the winds were, I don't know, 10, 15, maybe 20 miles per hour. So there was some pretty strong winds out there when we flew this, but we got some good video coverage of this. And I wanted to show you the camera too. They're saying it's a 4K camera, so you guys can see some of that flashing up there. So what I did was, like I said, I went ahead and I already pre-unboxed this and I wanted to fly it, but you guys see it comes in a nice package here. I'm going to go ahead and get this open real quick. All right, you guys see here, it comes with a nice casing too. And this is going to be a look at the drone. So it comes packaged in it really nice. Like I said, I've already flown this and I went ahead and I downloaded the app for it, of course, to get this up and flying because I really wanted to take this out to see how this flew. And there's other drones I had on my channel too with this, but this is, like I said, for what you get for under 300 bucks, this is a good drone here. So of course the drone is going to come packaged up like this. You guys see the actual handles for the radio are going to be underneath there. And of course, it's going to be the on-off switch and stuff for it. And extra batteries and stuff are going to be in here. And they give you a couple other accessories. I don't have all of it out, but there's going to be the charging jacks and everything that's going to be in here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unfold this drone real quick. And I'm going to talk about some of the flight that we had when we first flew this out, and you guys will see some of the video footage as I'm talking about this. And then towards the end of the video, I'm just going to let the complete footage play so you guys can see this drone in flight, and then you can see the video record. I think we got a couple minutes of video of just flying this around. And like I said, the weather wasn't the best, but this flew good for having that bad weather. So let me go ahead and let me lay all this out for you real quick. All right, so getting this drone out, you guys can see here my hand's about the size of a regular adult size hand. And this drone is pretty light. So they do talk about the weight of this drone and stuff too. And it is constructed well. We didn't have any crashes or anything with this. And this does have brushless motors too with it. So you guys see a couple of things popping up and stuff there. And as I mentioned, it does also come with 2 batteries and stuff too. And of course, the battery, there's one installed inside the drone. And then you also get a second battery in some of these boxes here. So this is going to be the second battery I have not used yet. But we just flew it straight out the box. The battery had about, I think it was 4 lights, and it was charged up to about 3 lights with it. And there was no problem with that. Now, of course, I did remove the covering and stuff for the camera here. So that's just a quick flip off. If you've never had a drone and you're kind of just scared to get one, I would recommend trying this one first. You do get a lot of different accessories in here. You guys are seeing some of this stuff here. You get some extra blades. I just didn't open all this up with it. Some tools to work on it. A couple of the extra knobs here are the handles for the radio to control that. So in case you lose some, they actually give you some extra ones in there, which is good. Now in here is going to be cables and stuff. So if you hook the drone up and you want to hook your phone up to use the apps and stuff, you will need these cables for that. So there's some instructions in there for that. And then of course there's charging and stuff like that to charge up the batteries and stuff. Now the instruction manual is really good. It's a colored manual and they go through a lot of steps and stuff with this manual. So like I said, if it's your first time flying something like this, it's going to help you to go through this instruction manual and just read it step by step. I went through it again with a friend and we chatted about it. He was trying to get it flying. It was kind of funny. I said, no, let's go through the instructions. So we went through the instructions. We got everything set up. It didn't take long at all, a couple of minutes to get everything set up to get this drone out and flying. And you guys see several pop-ups and stuff coming there. Now, flying this drone was pretty good. Like I said, the weather wasn't the best in the world. And I kind of hesitated to fly it because it is kind of recommended as a beginner drone, but it's kind of a high level beginner drone. Like it's a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the most sophisticated ones and 1 being the lowest. I would say this is about a 2 or 3 as far as flying the drone because it was pretty fast. You guys see that it does have 2 different modes there. It has the normal mode, the sport mode. So we flew this in the normal mode. We tried it once in the sport mode. It's fast in the sport mode, even for a drone of this size. And the friend who helped me fly and film this was actually talking about how fast it was too. And we flew in a tight area, and we did in a tight area for the reason and purpose of we wanted to see how the drone performed in basically a parking lot area that we flew to. Now, if we went to a park or something like that, it'd be a lot different, but I wanted to check some of the video footage too, just to see how the drone's video footage was, especially on this kind of dreary, cold day here. And the drone did good. I was actually impressed and surprised at how well the drone flew. And you guys can see some of the video footage there. Now for the app, there's several things on the app that you guys can utilize with that. It does have several different features that I didn't get to test just yet, but I wanted to get the drone out, fly in a different environment. You guys know it's wintertime, so it's kind of interesting with a lot of the weather. It would have been cool to fly this kind of when it was snowing, but that would have been interesting to fly. It's almost like flying in rain, some of the snow collecting up on it. So I'll probably try to get out maybe at a later point in time and film some more video of this flying out maybe when the weather clears up, because right now it's like 2 degrees outside here in Georgia, which is pretty interesting with the weather that we have here. But all in all, this drone was good. Like I said, there's going to be a link below in the description. They do have different drones and stuff too on their site. So at the end of this video, like I said, you'll just see all the raw footage of this flying. You'll see kind of the takeoff, filming it, just flying it, just taking off a little bit, and then some video footage of the drone just flying around. I'm not even going to try to commentate on that. I just want you guys to see this drone flying without any cuts or edits or trying to make it out more than what it is, because it actually flew good. So anyway, guys, there's going to be a link below in the description for this. You guys check it out. There's always specials and deals and stuff going on too, so you can check out their official page and see some of that as well. So don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next video. And like I said, from this point going forward, you guys will see the raw footage of this drone flying. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the next video.
Yeah.